Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Will Brady.
Good evening, everyone. My name is William Brady, and it's an honor to be here tonight and have a chance to share my story. I'm part of a long line of Bradys at Clearwater Central Catholic. From 1975 through 2018, 11 Bradys have walked the halls. With that family legacy, you might think it was an obvious conclusion that I'd end up as a student at CCC. Well, that wasn't the case. You see, I have Asperger's syndrome, which means I'm on the autism spectrum. As a student, I had a lot of challenges, but at CCC, they helped me identify my strengths. One of which happens to be public speaking. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How could a guy like me, who has a really hard time with social engagement, be able to speak in front of a room full of people with so much ease? I know, it's crazy. But that's where my autism is a benefit. It actually helps in these types of situations. You see, I don't get nervous. I don't get stage fright like a lot of people. I'm cool. 0 butterflies. You know, Jerry Seinfeld had a joke about public speaking. He says speaking in front of a crowd is considered the #1 fear of most people, and the #2 fear is death. So for the average person, this means if you have to be at a funeral, you'd probably rather be in the casket than the person giving the eulogy. I'm telling you this because I wasn't an obvious candidate for CCC. My autism made me different. But thankfully, CCC gave me a chance. They looked past my challenges to find my strengths. They worked with me and figured out ways to help me learn. And you know what? In doing so, they made me part of the team. Looking back, this didn't just benefit me. It was a lesson for all the students at CCC. My inclusion was a powerful example of compassion, commitment, and love. By standing beside me, supporting me, and even giving me a stage and a microphone, CCC allowed me to show my peers that everyone has gifts and talents to contribute. In my junior year, I spoke to the entire student body about disabilities and the need for inclusion. I know it made an impact with my peers. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, but we are all one body. And we are all one team, and sometimes even the weakest can be the strongest. When I graduated in 2013, Dr. B met me and my family outside St. Catherine's and cheered, "We did it!" And you know how Dr. B is. You would have thought he was cheering for the valedictorian. Look, I wasn't the greatest academic student, but I was a great success nonetheless. And Dr. B and my teachers made sure I knew that. You already know that CCC is always pushing boundaries in providing world-class education, improving the campus and classrooms, labs, and the athletic facilities. What I hope my story illustrates is that CCC pushes boundaries in less obvious ways with students like me. CCC gave me a chance. They made accommodations. They were unbelievably patient, even in my most difficult moments. My parents wanted me to attend CCC, not just because it was a Brady tradition. They wanted me to have the benefit of a Catholic education and be part of a community that extends beyond graduation. Before I got to CCC, I spent my first 2 years at a huge public school in a system that didn't recognize I had more to offer. In public high school, I was hidden. But at CCC, they gave me a stage. Tonight, we're here to celebrate and support this school so they can continue to educate students of all strengths and abilities, so more students can have the opportunity to say, I'm from CCC. Thank you.